These are Autobots, and in this video I'm going to unbox, assess, and assemble mystery Transformer minifigures to see if they're auto-some or just scraps. So stay tuned, because things are going to transform. Anyways, Lego. Now Transformers is one of the best movie franchises literally ever, and they have been in everything from toys to TV shows and even a movie series directed by Michael Bay. And now with the official Lego sets that have been released, I think it's a good time to unbox a bunch of fake Lego minifigures. But the first thing I had to do was go online and order them. Alright, this works. Acquired. Alright, they should be here any day now. That was quick. Let's go grab them. And we're gonna put the figures all throughout the city as we collect them while we prepare for this giant gold mystery bag. Anyways, let's crack them open. Starting with, and like in the movie, the Transformers just landed on Earth. Let's open it up. Yo, let's go. The first bag is the gold mystery minifig, and I'm sure we're going to be opening that by the end of this video, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we're going for 150,000 subscribers. We're really close, and we could really use your help. Anyways, let's dump out all the figs. Actually, you know what? We're just going to put this gold one over here, and we're going to pick out our first figure from the lineup. Let's start with this Transformer mystery pack. All right, so I am so excited. We are going to open it. Let's see who's inside. And it is, oh no way. Yo, okay, I think this is Megatron. Let's build him. All right, so we got the shoulder armor, which beefs him out, and then we got, of course, the face print. Oh, that goes so hard. All right, and then the most important part we have to have for a Transformer is, of course, the helmet, which looks great, and then we have his little shield armor piece thing. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yo, okay, and then this is by far the coolest part. He literally has a sword with like a million different like sharp triangles on it. Okay, the vibes on this figure, absolutely immaculate. I mean, look how detailed the print is on the front and on the back. He even has wrap around printing, which is like unheard of in official Lego minifigures. And he also has this cool battle arm. I don't even know what this does. Tell me in the comments below. But this is by far the coolest part. Alright, he's definitely getting a 10 out of 10. Walter, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think he's that cool. Okay, he's cool, he's cool. Oh, please don't kill me.
No, where in the city should we put Megatron? I know. There's a whole bank back here, and it doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of security. So Megatron, you're gonna go by the bank. Protect that money, Megatron.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going back to the Transformers box to pick out our next mystery minifigure. Yes! Okay, let's see which Transformer this one's gonna be. Oh, no way! Is that the original Optimus Prime? Oh, we're getting that one this early on? That's so cool. All right, so this is Generation 1 Optimus Prime. Let's build him. Yo ho ho, that's so cool. This is Generation 1 Optimus Prime, and this is probably one of my favorite knockoff minifigures I've literally ever gotten. He's got this cool gun that can shoot. And his face isn't just this head mold. You can also take off the helmet, and there is like a full-on minifigure head with eyes and everything. Then he's also got a literal truck for a torso, and on the back side, he's also pretty cool and looks like a truck. Yo, this is so cool. He's definitely getting a 10 out of 10. But where should I put a character this iconic in the city? I think the only place that really does deserve him is the party floor. I mean, look at this guy. He's so vibing right now. Oh my gosh, he's such a party animal. Comment if you love the OG Optimus. Well, anyways, it's time for our next minifigure. Oh, this one's gonna be great. All right, Transformer time. Let's open him up. No way, is that Hound? Oh, we gotta build this bad boy. Okay, so he comes with the legs, a cool medical pouch belt, and the full-on torso with arm printing. But not only does he get arm printing, he also gets arm padding. That's pretty cool. Then he gets the printed on face, and, oh my gosh, and helmet. Can't connect. He's not connecting. Comment if this happens to you when building Legos. All right, and then he, of course, comes with a giant gun.
Yes, let's go.
Hound is more of a medic type, and he's got all these sparkly toes. Yeah, his big detractor is that his legs keep falling off, and there's literally nothing I could do about it. I mean, I guess I could glue it, but I feel like that would be even more illegal than owning a fake Lego. So for detail, this minifig gets a 10, but for like functionality, he gets like a 4. So I think that puts him somewhere around like a 6, 7. I think that's fair.
6, 7. I just bit right on.
And honestly, I think the best part about him is the gun. All right, now let's put him in the city. Where should someone who has little flimsy legs go? I think that the tub. Yeah, the tub is good because he doesn't really need to stand up there. That's actually a hot tub. It, like, you know, looks over the city. So I think that's a pretty good spot. All right, guys, it is time for the next Transformer. Before I open, can I get a W mom in chat? My mom made all these stickers. So W mom. All right, let's open these bad boys up. Oh, no way. Is that literally Drift? All right, we gotta get to building him. All right, so this one, the legs go on a lot better. Plus, we have this whole backpack situation going on, so he could, like, you know, have armor and stuff. And where is his head? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It was hiding over by that little, the noodle stand. Ooh, that might be a good place to put him. The head was literally like, I want noodles. Yo, okay, that's pretty epic. Now we just gotta put on his little samurai helmet. Oh my gosh. And he comes with a little sword holder, or holster. I think that's what that would be called. Nah, Drift is actually sick. All right, so this is him with his swords all holstered, but I wanna have him hold a couple, because I feel like he won't look proper until he does. So we got this one, and then we got this one. This low-key looks like if, like, Transformers and Ninjago had a baby. I'm gonna give him a solid 6 out of 10. It's pretty unique. All right, now we're better to put a samurai robot than his native location, a noodle shop. Now all he needs is some chopsticks. Now you know what that means. It's time for the next Transformer. All right, how many do we have left? I don't even know. I think there's like only 3 before the gold mystery figure. Let's open this one. All right, this one should be interesting. I'm personally hoping for Barricade, but we'll see. No way! I literally manifested that. I think that is Barricade. Yo! All right, we gotta build him up. Oh, he's a short king. Look at him with those little short stubby legs. That's so cute. All right. And then we're just gonna put on the legs, and then we're gonna put on his head. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's pretty epic. Oh wait, no, I can't put the head on. He has a shoulder thing. I think that goes this way. I'm assuming it goes this way. And then we have this one. And then lastly, we have this little helmet. Yo, okay, that's friggin' sick. All right, and his last big feature is he has this like missile volley thing going on. I honestly don't know what this is. All right, here's Barricade, and this dude literally is a barricade. He has like writing on his arm that says like Loris or something, and then he has epic back printing, which I don't say that often, and then it also has police stickering on his other arm. Oh wait, they're both supposed to say police. This one just spelled it backwards. Oh okay, I don't know what I just said. Loris, what did I say? I don't know. But this one I like a lot because specifically he has toes. Look at that, he's 3 toes on each foot. How many Autobots have that? All right, we gotta roll him on out somewhere. Oh, I have a good idea. I know what to do with him. Yo, is that a police car? No way, that's so cool. You know where to put the police Autobot? Yeah, on top of the police automobile. Oh, he looks so good there. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, he gets a 10 out of 10. All right, guys, we are just 2 short mystery bags away from the final gold mystery bag. So let's open this one. Here's gonna be our next one. I'm low-key, high-key excited for it. I have a feeling it's gonna be a good one. Is it Bumblebee? Oh, I love Bumblebee. There are only 3 Lego Transformer sets, and Bumblebee is one of them. And they made him a short king. I find that so funny. Because, like, they're all technically tall relative to humans, but I guess relative to the other Autobots, they're not. Yo, look, he even got the Bumblebee wings. Oh, that's awesome. All right. And then we got, of course, the Bumblebee helmet. Let's go. But wait, there's one more thing. All right, Bumblebot, let's clip this hammer in. We have a Bumblebee hammer. ever. That's so cool. Yes, look at him in all his glory. Oh, he looks great. Yes, Bumblebee. All right, he gets a solid 9 out of 10. But the question, of course, as always, where do we put him? And I know just the place. We need to keep him close to Optimus, but I want to have him flying. The sky bridge should be the perfect place to...
We are here. We are waiting.
Oh, Optimus, are you monologuing again? No. Okay, let's open the last bag before the gold mystery bag. Oh yeah, this is gonna be epic. All right, we already have it out. Oh, hey, this one's gonna be good. I have a good feeling about it. All right, we're gonna just crack it open. Let's see what's inside. Oh, no way, it's green, and it is Crosshairs. Not like Crosshair from the Star Wars The Bad Batch. And this one comes with a cape. Ah, I love capes. But you know who doesn't like capes? Edna Mode.
No kicks.
All right, but to put on his cape, we need to take off his arms. 1 arm, 2 arm. All right, so we need to put the arm through here, and then we need to put the arm back on. All right, and then we need to do that again, which is a little more easy to say than to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, wait. Okay, yes. Okay, and he comes with a head, and he comes with a helmet. Yo, this is so cool. He's one of the first ones I literally just noticed now that has wheels printed on the side. I literally didn't notice that like all of them had wheels on the side. Optimus had like 2 wheels. But yo, look at this dude. He looks freaking cool. Yo, Blocky, you're looking pretty buff. Why are you looking so buff? I'm looking to take on Florida Man in a giant fight. All right, buddy, that's cool. Anyway, Crosshair, put Blocky in your crosshair. Wait a minute, what? Oh, get me out of here. That is diabolical. Subscribe if you don't want that to happen to you. Alright, Crosshair gets a 10 out of 10. Alright, and we got to stage Crosshair somewhere. And honestly, I was thinking pretty simple. We'll put him on top of the pizza shop. There's a cool poster with a green character on it, and I think he works well there. And now it's time for our villain that is going to be in the gold mystery bag. So whoever's in here is going to be the one that attacks the city. So we're going to need to build him, review him, and then let him loose. All right, guys, we're gonna be unboxing it in 3, 2. Oh shoot, I dropped it already. Wait a minute, is that who I think it is? No, it can't be. No, and he got his shield and the sword? That's impossible. He's the bad guy? Another Optimus Prime? This is the Optimus from the Last Night movie. And, oh no, he is going to destroy everyone here. But the figure, yeah, he gets a 10 out of 10. Hey guys, it's Megatron. He's defending the bank. Aw, Megatron could easily take him on. Or maybe he can't. Megatron, no, he cut him in half, and he's gonna rob the bank. Sir, the bank is closed. Yeah. Yo, no, don't break into the bathroom. Oh, he has to take a potty break. He's been stuck in like an ancient terrestrial bag for a couple thousand years. It's okay, take your time. All right, bathroom break finished. No, he's robbing the bank. Oh no, he's stealing all the money. And now that he has all this money, I guess he's gonna do the only logical thing. Destroy Earth. Calling all Autobots, another version of myself, Optimus Prime, has gone rogue. We need to stop him and save humanity. Autobots, roll out. I'm coming, Optimus. I'm coming, Optimus. I'm here.
He's back! He's alive! Hello, Mama. We have the element of surprise. Let's try to use violence as a last resort.
You are surrounded, Autobot. You can't surround me, Autobot, because I am you. Well, in that case, you will have to die as we defend Earth from you. So be it then. It's treason then. Ah! Take this! Oh no! Ugh. Oh no! No, stop! I will take him.
Will any of you be able to take me? Ha ha ha, let me destroy the world. That is what we do to serve humanity, even if we must die for them. You wouldn't kill yourself for these humans. You'd be surprised. Oh, you're coming with me. Oh. We're going up to space and I am going to self-explode. Optimus, no! Oh, you wouldn't do this. You're just faking. Self-destruct mode in 3, 2, 1. He died saving Earth. We should tell his story. Yes. Hey guys, where did Optimus go? He sacrificed his life for a better future for you minifigures. Or did he? Optimus Prime? Yes, it is me. I lived. I attached the bomb to him and then I escaped. But remember, we will be watching, waiting, and we are here for you.
This is Optimus Prime, and this is him as a fake LEGO minifigure. And today I'm going to unbox, assemble, and transform a wave of mystery Transformer minifigures in LEGO. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we're opening the gold mystery pack to reveal the most powerful Transformer of them all. Anyways, LEGO. Now the Transformers has been one of the biggest franchises literally ever. Toys, cartoon, movies, memes, and with giant robots fighting to protect or destroy the universe, it only makes sense to bring them out in a LEGO form. Now LEGO's done a bunch of official sets for them already, but they haven't done any minifigures. So I had to go online to track down these totally illegal fake mystery packs. Cop. And they should be here any day now. I think that's them. Alright, let's crack open these packs into the city. Alright, now before we start, I'm gonna just put these right outside the city, so that way we have some space to put all the Transformers, so that way they have a city to actually save. But anyway, let's grab our first mystery minifigure. Oh, and by the way, if this video hits 2,000 likes, we'll do another Transformers video with other Transformer minifigures. Anyways, let's open it. Alright, and we're gonna dump it out, and it is Bumblebee. All right, let's build him. Yo, this is a stubby little fella. We got the legs, the torso, the head. Oh wait, nope, we need the Bumblebee wings. And then we have the head and the helmet and of course the hammer. Bada bing, bada boom, we got a Bumblebee dude. This is low-key one of my favorite Transformers already. I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. Now, where do we put him in the city? Well, since Bumblebees can fly, I feel like a rooftop would make most sense. Which rooftop? That's the question. You know what? Bumblebee is like the pollinate. We're gonna put him on the rooftop garden right here. I feel like he belongs there. And now we can get our next mystery minifig. All right, and we're gonna dump this right here. And it is Springer. I think that's Springer anyway. I hope it is. All right, so we got the green legs, the green torso, little armory torso piece, and these weird eyes. Oh my gosh, that's freaky. And then we can put this on. Okay, yo, he looks freaking sick. And most importantly, he comes with a bazooka. That's a perfectly appropriate weapon to bring into a city. I love it. Yo, Walter, you gotta come see this guy. Sure, what is there to see? Your destruction. Yeah, this guy's cool as heck. He's getting an 8 out of 10. Bro, he has a bazooka. Now, where do we put him in the city? I feel like if you have a bazooka, you need a good vantage point. You don't want the blowback to be too much. So what about right up here? There's this little balcony that he could look out and, you know, take some pot shots. Perfect. Anyways, let's open our next figure. All right, let's get crack-a-lack-a-ding-dongin'. Yo, that a Generation 1 Optimus Prime? Or is this just Optimus in his prime? All right, so we got legs again, torso again, torso armor again, and then we have these weird faces. I do not like that these are like skin flesh tone faces. It makes me uncomfortable. And then we have like this, but you need to like adjust it. Okay, so we have that going on. He also has this like arm padding, and then we also get this leg padding. We got this, we also have this, and then you have a fully beefed out Optimus Prime. This one is actually pretty peak. I do have a feeling we'll be getting some more like this, but this one's a pretty cool variant. 8 out of 10. All right, now where do we put this guy? I high-key want to put him right in front of the police department just because I feel like he'd be a good like security guard or something. Anywho, let's open our next mystery pack. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Comment crack-a-lackin' down below. Yo, wait a minute. Do you guys see that? It's legit a gold Bumblebee. He's got the legs, the torso, other torso, and the head. And then, yo, it kind of looks like the green guy from earlier. So I'm like at least 60% sure this is Bumblebee. Don't quote me on it, but he is gold, which honestly, I'm surprised he didn't come in like a gold mystery pack. I'm gonna give him like a 6 out of 10. not super impressed with him, honestly. Where do we put him in the city? You know what? He feels kind of like royalty, and this little hotel is kind of for where royalty would stay. So I'm gonna put him out on the balcony of the hotel. He could sit and watch all the hoi polloi in the street. I feel like this balcony is gonna be safe for someone even more special. But we're gonna have to worry about that later, because we're gonna open our next pack. All right, let's get crack-a-lack-a-ding-dongin'. Is that Springtrap? I swear I've seen a version of this minifigure before. Yo, he comes with like this whole-on trench coat. That's so cool. And then he's also got this cape, and he's got this head. That's sick. And then there's also, let's go get this sucker on. Get on there. Please get on there. Yo, crosshairs. That's so stinking cool. I love that. All right, now what do we do with this guy? He looks pretty accurate. I like the little poncho, and he even has some back printing. Yo, wait, his tires on his side? That's awesome. He's like an actual transformer. Now, where do we put him? For someone who's named Crosshairs, I feel like you need to put them like in a crosshair. We have Bazooka Guy up here. So if we put him probably like over here, that's like a good place to be. All right, I like you there. Anyways, let's move into our next pack. All right, let's dump it. Is that another Optimus? I think it is. Let's build. All right, got legs, torso, other torso mold, and then we got this. Whoa, what happened to his face? Did they like forget to finish molding the helmet? I think they did. Kind of like on both sides too. Look at that. All right, so then we got boot 1, boot 2, and bada bing, you have this giant Lego gun, whatever that is. Honestly, not a fan of the gun, but the rest of him looks kind of sick. I'm honestly not sure what gen of Optimus that this is, so please comment that down below, because I'd like to know. Now, where do we put him in the Lego city? How about up on the roof, like everyone else? So stand on the police roof to protect the city, and if there are any issues, he could just, you know, jump down, because he's an Optimus Prime, and he's a jetpack. Did I mention that, by the way? Look at that. I wish I was that cool. But I am cool enough to open the next mystery box. All right, next figure. Yo, is that Megatron? Oh, I hope it's Megatron. Megatron's so fire. So we got his torso, his head, we got his weapon, which is so cool. It's literally like the size of him. Look at that, that's crazy. And then he also comes with this like weird other like propulsor weapon or whatever this is. Look at him, Megatron, more like Mega Awesome Tron. Man, I wish Florida Man could see this guy. I can. Yes, Florida Man, you're here.
I am, and he looks epic. I think he even gets a 10 out of 10. Now, where are you gonna put him in the city? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I have an idea. Come with me up to the jazz club.
All right.
Yeah, just stay in there. All right, now you just stay there. I think that's a good place for you to be, you know, in case you need to hide or something.
Thanks.
That is actually a great place to take cover and everything. And there's a cat. Anyways, let's grab our next mystery figure. All right, this one should be interesting. Is that Bumblebee? I think it's like an OG version of Bumblebee. I think. Don't quote me on that. All right, so we have the head. So that looks like a Bumblebee head, but like a much more old version. And then we have the armor and the torso. So we'll put those on. Then we have the legs, of course. And then he comes with an AR. So is this an AR or is this his stinger? Do you get it? Because he's a Bumblebee. Thanks, I'll be here all night. This is kind of crazy. I don't know what he's going to do with this, but I think it's a great figure. It looks pretty much like the rest of them, and we're going to give him an 8 out of 10. Now, where does Bumblebee go? I feel like if this is where our assassins are going to be, we should put him on the roof right above Bazooka Joe. Yeah, that looks good. We're going to have all our rooftop assassins. And while we're going to do that, let's open the next mystery pack. We're going to dump in 3, 2, 1... Pink Optimus. I think that's what that is. All right, we got legs, look really fire, and a torso, also looks really fire. And then we also have this torso, yeah. And then we have this one, head, and then this one, helmet, and then bada bing, bada boom. We have boot and gun. Yeah, this one looks freaking sick. Look at this guy. He's literally got like a pink stripe pattern on his gun, which I guess the red guy did too earlier, but he wasn't finished being molded. This one is. He's getting a 10 out of 10. Now, where do we put him in the city? I have just the place, and it's right near this little forgotten tailor shop. See, there's a door right here, so he could like go right up it if he wants, and boom, Tailor Optimus Prime. They just came out of the tailor shop, and he just got a pink little job done with new fabric. Fire. All right, anyways, we're moving on to the next mystery pack. All right, let's see who this is, and this is going to be, is that Sunstorm? He's a more obscure Transformers character, so I'd be a little shocked. No, this looks like Optimus. That's literally Optimus's torso. So then what the heck? We got orange, which is weird. We have the Optimus head, and it's kind of like Gen 1 Optimus, but orange. Okay, fine. We also have these two little arm pads for him. And then we also have this little leg right over here. Oh, it's
fire. And then we have this one right here. Yo, let's go. Look how big his gun is. Oh my gosh, that's taller than him. That's huge. Look at the size of that thing. This guy gets a 6 out of 10. The coloring's a little weird, but what roof are we gonna put him on? You know what? This little roof over here is looking a little empty. I think this is a good one. Anyway, let's open our next mystery pack. All right, let's crack it like a ding dong. And we got, yo, the Red Samurai. This is actually a pretty iconic Transformers character. Yo, he has the wheels on the side of the legs again. Oh, these are my favorite. And then we have torso, we have the little backpack, and of course, we have the head. And then my favorite, the little samurai helmet. That's freaking awesome. All right, and then he also comes with these 2 swords, and we're gonna do one here, and we're gonna do one here. You know what? This might be a new favorite. Yo, and he's a Mercedes. Didn't we just get this box out of a Mercedes? You'd think that since he's like a samurai, he would be a Japanese car, not a German one. So that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Anyway, let's put him on the ground just because, like, you know, he's a more ground combat type of guy. Very epic. And let's grab our next mystery pack. All right, let's get crack-a-lack-a-ding-donging on this guy. Yo, what? Is this Hound? That's a more obscure character to get. Yo, he comes with the medical belt, and then he comes with torso, and then he comes with the shoulder pads. Yep, there we go. And even a head. Let's go. And then better yet, he comes with this little short range pistol type thing. Although a short range pistol for these guys is literally the size of their leg. I think by far the best part about him is his toes. Like, bro, what's going on there? All the other ones have normal toes. See? Normal toes, kind of. I mean, should robots really be having normal toes anyway? Like, what good are toes for? So I think we should keep Hound on the ground, and I want to put him, oh shoot, he just lost his legs. Maybe that's why he needs those special toes. All right, so we're gonna try this again, and then we're gonna put this here. Oh shoot. Dude, chill. Let's go. Yo, and it looks like we got our next minifig. Let's see who it is. Yo, it's already built. What? Who is that? Barricade? What? He's so short. Look how cute he is. And he has these little axles on him, and he's like all like well versed in stuff. Look at him. Barricade was honestly one of my favorite characters in like the Transformers. So getting him in Lego is pretty cool. I'm gonna give him like a 6 out of 10. Anyway, let's put him, you know, he's kind of adorable. I feel like he deserves some cake. That's literally the size of him. So here he is in front of a cake shop. All right, now we're saving this gold pack to the end. Let's do this one. All right. Oh my goodness. Is that another Optimus Prime? Bruh, how many Optimus Primes are we gonna have? All right, we got white legs, right? We got the torso. We have this torso, which also I think we've seen a couple times by now. And then we have face, which is literally just a solid color. And then we could put that into the helmet. Although this might be like one of the more accurate Optimus Prime, like realistically speaking. And then we're also going to do the legs. Yo, let's go. And then we also have this little gun. And this guy is dope. Look at him. I like the little black gun. That's just a nice added touch. So I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10, and we gotta put him somewhere. So we have another rooftop that is not actually fulfilled. I wanna put him up here just that way we have one for every single rooftop. Now, are there any balconies left that we haven't hit? Oh yes, there are.
But we'll get to that in a bit because we have another mystery pack.
All right, let's crack in. And it is that another Optimus? Wait, I think there's like a gun here. There we go. Yo, I swear, if this is another Optimus, I am going to lose it. It's another Optimus. I was kind of hoping for some character variety over here. I'm pretty sure this is Optimus anyway. And then we're gonna just do like the little feetsies. He's got these little boots on that are cute that make him feel a little bigger than he actually is. And bada bing, bada bop, bada boom, we have Black Optimus Prime. I didn't know that they were making him black, but he's black now. That's awesome. Definitely one of the cooler figures I've seen, for sure. In terms of where we want to put him,
I want to put this one right in front of the Jazz Club.
Yeah, he's right in front of the Jazz Club, just sticking it out, making sure nobody's causing any issues, you know, very epic. Anyway, next up we have this guy. Got like these gold and silver highlights. If it's another Optimus or Bumblebee, I'm gonna like scream. All right, so we got the torso. We're gonna connect the head and the eyes. I don't know who this is. I think this is like silver Bumblebee, but we already got gold Bumblebee.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna call this silver Bumblebee for now, but I really don't know who this is.
So we're just gonna put them like over here, you know, kind of out of sight, out of mind, and he fell over. Stand, darn you.
And we're just now one minifigure away from the gold mystery figure. That mystery figure better be good, because I feel like we've gotten enough Optimus Primes and Bumblebees in here.
Is that another Optimus Prime? No! Shoot, this one looks kind of cool actually. But do we need another one of these? Bruh, it's like gold-faced Optimus Prime. And then we also have like these shoulder pads, but I don't even want to add them anymore because they just make these more complicated. All right, and then we can add his gun, and boom, we have a sniper firing Optimus with a gun that's like literally the size of him. Are there any rooftops missing, people?
All right, so all these rooftops have these, except for, I guess, this one. I guess this doesn't have anyone.
So we'll leave him up there.
Actually, you know, technically that one is free, but it's like an outdoor restaurant, and it wouldn't really work. Anyways, it's time for the gold mystery bag.
All right, now, if this is Optimus Prime, I think we're gonna start a war, but it shouldn't be, because it's a gold pack and it's supposed to be exciting. Yo, is that a gold transformer? All right, I think we got one of these before, but I don't remember it being this shiny. All right, let's build it up. Okay, I don't even know which transformer comes in gold. Whoa, that is detailed. And then they got the feet, and then they got the other foot, and then the head, and then of course the helmet. No, it's literally just gold Optimus Prime, I think. I'm like 87% sure that's what this is. Actually, this is kind of awesome. I like this one, but we still have to start a war. But look how chunky he is. I play hide and go seek behind him and you wouldn't even know I was here. Oh, shoot, sorry. But you know what would be crazy? If he went to war with literally everyone else in the city, because you know, he's gold, so that makes him better than everyone else. You know what, let's run it. Are you done? Oh, my hand. Anyone else? Kaboom? Yes, Rico, kaboom. Oh. All right, I gotta think of something better than this. All right, Autobots, this is it. The final fight. Get him! When in doubt, there's only one thing left to do.
No way, they literally all just died.
This is Optimus Prime, and this is him as a fake Lego minifigure. And today I'm going to unbox, assemble, and transform these Mysteries Transformer minifigures in Lego. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we're opening the Gold Mystery Pack to reveal the most powerful Transformer of them all. Anyways, Lego. Now, the Transformers has been one of the biggest franchises literally ever. Toys, cartoon, movies, memes, and with giant robots fighting to protect or destroy the universe, it only makes sense to bring them out in a Lego form. Now, Lego's done a bunch of official sets for them already, but they haven't done any minifigures. So I had to go online to track down these totally illegal fake mystery packs. Cop. All right, these Autobots should be rolling to my doorstep. I think that's them. All right, let's crack open these packs into the city. So anyways, tap that little button right here. Yeah, that one, the little red one. Okay, now that you did that, let's go.
All right, let's crack open these packs. These should be pretty unique. And we're gonna open this first one. And it's a gold Transformer. Is that Sunstreaker? I don't know, I gotta build it. So we got the standard torso and arms, which is all fine and dandy. And then we also have these little shoulder pads, which I think go on like this. Yeah, okay, sweet. Shoulder pads done. Next up we have the head. Let's go. And then we have the helmet. And then we have the different arms, which are also epic. All right, and then we have these two legs, which are pretty simple and dandy. And then we could just attach them to like the normal legs, I guess. These are really tall, like, minifigure legs, by the way. Yo, okay.
So we got Sunstreaker here. I think his accessories and his hands are a little bit lame, but I'm still gonna give him like a 6 out of 10. Hey Walter, what do you think?
I don't know. He looks pretty golden to me.
Yeah. Anyways, let's open up the next one. You okay there, buddy? No? Okay, we're gonna put him somewhere in the city, actually. All right, where are we gonna put you? Why don't we put you up on the roof? Can't harm anyone up here. You watch out, you know, be a watchman. And you can do that while we grab our next mystery pack. All right, let's open it up. And it is that Skywarp? Yo, let's go. I'm pretty sure it is. He's purple. Should pretty much mean he's Skywarp. So we got this, the head, the legs. And then we also, of course, have the helmet and the arms. Yo, let's go. All right, and then we have this hand. Then we have this one. Yo, all right, he looks pretty good. But the other thing he has is his legs, and he has guns. So I think these are little stud shooters, which I haven't seen in a really long time. These are pretty old, and they shoot studs. No, not the channel studs, but you should subscribe to it. Let's go. All right, and then we have this leg, and then we have this one, and you can literally shoot anyone anywhere. Look how crazy he is. And I love the purple. Look at him. He's purple. I've never seen a Transformer minifigure in purple before. All right, now where are we gonna put this bad Larry? I have an idea. Why don't we put the purple Transformer on top of the purple building? Did he drop his gun? Yeah, we're just gonna put that there with you. Boom, and now we have them right next to each other. Maybe we should have all the different Transformers go with their color building, yes. Anyways, let's open our next mystery pack. All right, and we're gonna crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong this bad boy. By the way, comment crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Yo! All right, so we got a green one. Is this Springload or Springtrap? What's his name? I think Springtrap's actually Five Nights at Freddy's. All right, let's open this bad Larry up. All right, so we have the head and the legs and everything. And now we need the shoulder pads. So we're gonna do those. Fire, fire. And then we're going to put in the helmet. Now, the next thing we have to do is a little interesting because it's like the spear type deal. So I think we're gonna have him grab it. Oh shoot, knocked off his shoulder armor. All right, let's do this arm with one hand. And then we'll do this one with the other. Bada boom. And then we could have him do a spear. And then we could put this in the spear. Let's go. And then I think we'd probably have him hold it with both hands. And then bada bing, bada boom. We have a fully spear wielding spring load. But wait, there's more. He still has his little leg extension. So, oh shoot. This guy's shoulders do not like to stay on. All right. And then we got this one. And we got this one. And then like that, we have the wheels that go on his side, which the other ones didn't have, but he does, which is interesting. So he could actually turn into a Transformer. Oh, that's so sick. Could you imagine getting stabbed by him? Yeah, you could do it to me. Fine. It's gotta happen sometime in this video. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Puny old man. Now for sticking with putting these guys with their respective colored buildings, the closest thing green building we have, I guess, would be this, or the little Parisian restaurant one. But that one is kind of like hard to like fit people in. So I mean, we could do that, but I'd honestly rather him go up here. It is more green anyway. So yeah, if we have another green one, we'll put in there though. Speaking of another one, let's open our next mystery pack. All right, I'm actually excited about this one. So let's see who it is. Yo, it's a gray one. Is this gonna be Megatron? All right, well this time I'm gonna put the legs on when I'm building the rest of them. So here are the feet, the legs, and then does this one come with wheels? It does come with wheels. Ooh. Yo, look at his bottom half. That's crazy. All right, then we got the torso, and then we got the legs, then we got the head. Yes, let's go. And then by far, my personal favorite part is the arms. Oh, and we have this little gun. Yo, look at this guy. All right, and this is Megatron. He's like normal Tron, but mega. I am Megatron. Yes, you are. And we're gonna give you a solid 8 out of 10. He looks pretty cool. Nothing crazy though. Now, are there any gray buildings we could add him to? No, but all the ground everywhere is gray, so why don't we put him in front of the police station? I feel like that's a good place for him. After all, I don't think we have enough buildings per blind bag anyway, so some are gonna have to go on the ground. Anyway, let's open up this one. Dump that into the city. All right, we're gonna crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong it, and bada bing, bada boom. We got the legs, we got the head, and we have the helmet. Where's the helmet? There it is. All right, I believe this is Prowl, because it kind of has that like vibe to it. And then we have this leg, and we have this leg. Where are the wheels? Give me wheels. Okay, and then we have the shoulder shoulder pads again. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we have the arms. And the last thing he has that's kind of unique is the sword hands. Yo, this might be the coolest one yet. He feels the most posable. He has the best weapons. In fact, he just has like decent weapons that aren't stupid giant guns or random pieces. And he still has the wheel thing going on, which is great. So we're gonna give this one a 10 out of 10, and we need to find a white building to put him on. There are no white buildings to put it on. I mean, there's the blue one, but I want to save that for a blue character.
Let me put him over here. There's enough black and white highlights that I think he'd fit in just fine.
Anyway, it's time for our next figure. All right, this one should be pretty cool, and it is. What's that? Yeah, silver bumblebee? I think that's what that is. Anyways, we got the legs, we have the torso, we have the other torso mold thingy, and then we have the head thingy right here with the eyeballs. Whoa, bruh, what's going on with his eyes? Yo, that's kind of cursed. Imagine my face with those. Yeah, not pretty. Yeah, okay, and then we got the little helmet, and then the last thing we have is the gun. Look at this guy. Look at me, I have the machine gun. All right, now, he's pretty epic. I can just say this is a silver bumblebee because I'm pretty sure it is. And we're gonna put this kind of in a place with the gold and silver highlights. We're gonna put him up here on the roof of the Jazz Club. Heck yeah. All right, we're getting close to that gold mystery pack. But anyways, let's open up this bag. I really don't know what to expect for this one, so let's be surprised together. What is that? Is that a like black Optimus Prime? Yeah, so we got the legs, we got the torso, we got the little whatever this is. I want to call them headlights, but that just feels wrong. And then of course we have the head and the helmet. And then we also have a gun and these like little leg things. Okay, so for the legs, we're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do this one. All right, boom. And then we have the gun. You know, this might be one of the hardest minifigures I've literally ever seen. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with him. He would break my kneecaps. I mean, honestly, just looking at him, I feel like my kneecaps already broke. Ugh. Now he's getting a 10 out of 10, but where in the city is he supposed to go? As a police bot, I think he should go on top of the pizza restaurant because he has to protect the vegetables. Yo, he has a whole outdoor garden behind him. That's sick. Anyways, let's open our next mystery bag. All right, we're gonna crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong, and it is that Bumblebee? Yes, a normal yellow Bumblebee. So we got the legs and the torso. We even got the head and the helmet. Let's go. And then we have this boot, but what a boot, the wheels. Yeah, we got wheels. And we got another flippin' wheel. That's really cool. I'm sorry, that was bad. And then he also comes with this like staff thing, but I think we need to put on his shoulders and everything else first. Bro, what is it with these guys and their giant shoulders? Yo, look at him. All right, so we got that. Oh my gosh, stay on his shoulder. Stay there. Good boy. All right. Then we got this, and then we got this, and then we have this. So next we're just gonna put this in here, right? Yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna put this here. And bada bing, bada boom, we have a Bumblebee in the room. This one is low-key my favorite color. Why is that blocky? No particular reason.
But yeah, for real, this guy looks great. I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10. You know what? I think he looks great, and I really like his staff, and I'm gonna put him in front of the Italian restaurant. And look at that, we still have a handful of figures to go before we open our gold mystery figure pack.
Hey, Blocky, who do you think it's gonna be? I really don't know, Logan. All right, let's get crack-a-lack-a-ding-dongin'. Yo, is that a Gen 1 Optimus? Oh, this is a really detailed one too. Look, he has the wheel print on his side. That's sick. And then we also have the torso and the little shoulder armor. And we have the eyes. This one has normal eyes, which is nice. Oh my gosh, get on there. Yes, let's go. And then we have this set of eyes, which is great. And then we have this gun. This might actually be one of the nicest versions of Optimus I've literally seen. I mean, he's got the gun, he's got the arm printing, and the back printing. He's literally got everything. I feel a little spoiled by this Optimus. It's probably the best figure we've gotten so far. Definitely a 10 out of 10.
Now, I want him to high-key be the center of attention for this city, so I'm gonna put him right over here.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more of him in a bit.
But in the meantime, we have our second to last regular blue bag. And this one should be pretty good.
We're gonna open it in 3, 2, 1. Yo, is that Ratchet? All right, let's ratchet up the tension.
We have the torso and legs, that makes sense. We have, does he have like shoulder arm? No, he doesn't. Wait, yes he does, okay. Let's put his head on first. There, oh my gosh, stay.
Boom, we have that, that's fire. And then we have
the legs. All right, so leg 1, leg 2, and I think they actually belong here and here. But that's pretty cool.
All right, we got shoulder armor. Oh my gosh, I lost this thing. All right, and then we also are going to get this one. Bada boom and bada bop. Oh my gosh, I lost his other hand. He has 2 hands because one of these is a little more posable and works well with these. All right, and then we're going to just put this spear in. Oh my gosh, I broke the spear. And then we got this, and then he also comes with the side wheels. All right, we got this one over here, and we have this one over here. Get in there. Over here. And look, they could also roll. So if he just wants to like chill on his back, he just roll back and forth. Autobot roll out. Ow. Yeah, I'm giving this guy a solid 8 out of 10. Looks very epic. Now we're running out of rooftops to do, so I want to do this one. We're getting close. But we only have 2 left, and one of them is that gold mystery pet. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong into this bad Larry. Yeah. Yo! It's finally a buildable version of Optimus. We already have like the main Optimus here, but this is like the more character buildy ones. So we got this leg, we got this leg, and then we got this one, and we got this one. Boom, let's go. Then we have this torso, and then we need to do the head. Where's the head? There it is. And then we got the helmet. Yo, that actually looks sick. That legit looks like Optimus. I don't know why all the other ones don't have like helmets like this. They all have like the carved out helmet. He's the only one with the actual like mold covering his mouth. That looks so much better. But anyway, we also have the hands, which are cool. Then we have the other hand, which is cool. And then lastly, he comes with a bit of a lame accessory, which is the stupid stud shooter. I always hated these. I never liked them very much. Maybe because the channel name is Studs and I don't like getting shot. This guy's pretty intense. I'm gonna give him a solid like 8 out of 10. It's like almost like this one is the father. And they're like father and son. That's so cute. Anyways, you guys know what time it is. All right, here's what time it is. It's Optimus time. Yo, is this the movie version of Optimus? Wait a minute. All right, we got the torso, we got the shoulder armor, we got another one of these heads with eyeballs, and then we have the face mask. Yo, guys, I think this is a movie version of Optimus. He even has this little like shield weapon thingy. I don't know what you call that. Oh, that looks so accurate. It's sick. All right, 10 out of 10. Now, where are we putting him in the city? Because he's the last one we have to place. Gold minifigure. You know what? We're gonna put you up here on top of the police station. And like that, we filled out our entire city with Optimus Primes and all the Transformers. All right, everyone, and that's every Transformers figure from this video. If you enjoyed this Transformers video, definitely watch this one or this one. Anyways, God bless and stay awesome.